Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. I'm still going through my cream polishes. I've still got some comparisons actually. I'm going to do another comparison video after this one on my greyed out pale greens. But this video is for Angie's Phalanges, who asked if I could do some cornflower blue polishes. And you know, Angie, I don't have that many in my cream collection. I have got some like shimmers and flaky polishes that have that kind of cornflower shade. But I don't really have that many cream polishes. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you 3 periwinkle polishes, cream polishes, and 3 what I consider to be cornflower. Now, cornflower is kind of a muted mid blue with a little drop of purple. Well, periwinkle I think is more purple, and cornflower blue is more blue leaning. But they all kind of, if you Google periwinkle versus cornflower blue, they do seem to be in the same sort of colour family. But yeah, I don't have a great deal of them in the creams, but also the reason that I'm doing this is because I know that I've got 20 swatches on a wheel, and going through my blue creams, I've got 26 blue creams. So if I look at these 6 creams here that I've got that are cornflower and periwinkle blue, different shades of it, pale through to like dark, more periwinkle, that one, then it means that I can put the rest of my blue creams on an entire swatch wheel. So it kind of makes sense to me. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else. On my nails, I've got a yellow, actually. Look how that clashes. It even more through the camera clashes with that pink undertone in my skin. But this I would call a kind of easy access yellow. It's not too bright. In different lights, it looks more of a kind of creamy, very sort of neutral type of yellow, not too bright that makes you think, oh my God, why have you got that colour on? And it's a brilliant formula. This is Prism Polish, and it's What's Up Buttercup, which was from a spring collection several years ago. I did actually just look then on Prism Polish website, and of course she swaps out her collections quite often, so this isn't around anymore. I hope she kind of makes something similar again. She does do some really brilliant yellows. I saw a couple of yellows on a website that I thought, might put those in my basket at some point. But can you see this has got like a gold shimmer? It's beautiful, this polish. It's got a gold shimmer in there and like a turquoise chrome flake. Look at that. It's amazing. And as I was putting it on my nails, I thought, this is 2 coats as well. It probably could do with 3. Looking at the camera now, it probably could do with 3. That my nails are in such shocking state at the moment, and cuticles. It probably could do with 3, but I 2's fine. And also, I don't want to use too much of it because I noticed that I've actually probably only got about this much left. Definitely like less than half the bottle, so I'm starting to kind of worry a little bit because this probably is my favourite yellow. Yeah, so if anybody knows of any polishes that are very similar to this shade, I think it's because it's got that gold shimmer as well. But yeah, I absolutely love it. Anyway, let's get on to the cornflower and periwinkle. So these are my 3 periwinkle shades. Definitely a drop of purple, and this one here from H&M is actually called Periwinkle. So we're going to look at those, and then these are my cornflower shades. To me, that is cornflower. If you look at the actual flower, cornflower, it's a bit more blue, bright. You can get different variations, I'm sure, different shades. Now the problem with this one is it's a Barry M coconut infusion, and the I can't remember what this was called, but the name has kind of faded off this a long time ago. But this is a beautiful, to me, periwinkle, because it's got a little bit more purple in it. It's still going strong. And I think the coconut infusion range was kind of like an environmentally friendly or like a green type of polish. This one is one of my favourite creams from Ardous Nails, but probably one of my favourite creams ever because of this shade. It is, to me, a perfect periwinkle blue. And again, I don't know the name of it. I don't even know if I ever had a label on it. So, Kat, if you're watching this and you can remember, I know she's probably as bad as I am about remembering names of her own polishes, or if anybody out there has this polish without looking on the website, I don't know if it's in the core line or not, but it is an unbelievably beautiful shade. And I don't get many people complimenting me on my nails or the shade of nail polish that I'm wearing, because I'm from the north of England, and as much as everybody likes talking up here, everyone's chatty, we don't compliment each other very often. We're a bit I don't know, miserable, dour. Yeah, so this is Periwinkle H&M, and this is another beautiful muted but slightly purple shade, a bit darker than the other two. Such a lovely colour category. It looks very purple there. They all look very purple, but they're not. They're periwinkle. But this polish here, definitely I've had people saying, what's that on your nails? What colour is that on your nails? Because it really pops out. It's beautiful. It's very similar to this one, but a little bit more purple in there. That really does look very purple in this light. Let me see if I can move it down a bit. No, same, looks very purple. So here are the Cornflour polishes. This one is Sky High from H&M. To me, an absolutely classic Cornflour shade. Yeah, brilliant formula. Some of these H&M polishes were fantastic. I don't know if H&M are still doing polishes. This one is C'est La Vie from Sinful Colours, and I don't have many Sinful Colours either. I think this is, it's quite similar to Sky High, but it's not, the formula isn't as good. It's a little bit more pale. Yeah, not a brilliant formula actually on that one, but I've kept it because the shade is great. And then this one's the darker version of this colour family. This is Pret a Surfer from Essie. Oh my God, it took a while to open that. I haven't worn this for ages, but this is another beautiful muted, more of a blue. So there is a little bit, it's more of like a cool toned with a dash of grey and purple in there. But wow, those three really make these three look very, very purple, especially this one. But yeah, you can see they are from a very similar colour category, beautiful blues. I'm going to put a second coat on, and they seem to dry really matte very quickly on this swatch wheel. But yeah, I'll put a second coat on. Okay, so there we go. Second coat, they're absolutely beautiful. I love this shade of blue, even though this one looks very purple. It is blue, I promise you, it is a blue shade. So what we have here is Unnamed Coconut Infusion Barry M, beautiful. This one is the unnamed Ardous Nails, no idea what it's called, but it's an amazing periwinkle, pale periwinkle. Lots of compliments with this shade. This one is Periwinkle. It's called Periwinkle from H&M. This one is the Sky High. Really great formulas for both of these two at H&M. That's the not so great formula but beautiful shade Sinful Colours, C'est La Vie. And this one is the Essie Pret a Surfer. Absolutely beautiful. So there you go, Angie. There are my cream, periwinkle and cornflower cream shades. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Bye.